Oh snap. You did it. You watched that video and followed instructions and really wanted to learn how to pray to the orishas. Gratitude and cheers and kudos to you. So let's get into it. If you want to learn how to work with the orishas, learn properly about the orishas, please DM me. I will have to read and see if I can even teach you first, and then I can add you to the WhatsApp group. Now, let's begin. The importance of prayer is for you to put on your spiritual armor before you go out into the world. Believe it or not, since you're underneath spiritual warfare and attacks all the time, this is why you want to actually pray over every piece of you and give the orishas the energy from your ashe, which is a major tool of prayer, to the orisha for that day. And also to just give gratitude to the orisha, the egunguns, and the egbe for making sure that you are always taken care of. That is one of the most easiest free offerings that you can give to the orishas, egbe, and egunguns, okay? Since today is August 22nd, it is Ogun's day, Ochoosi's day, and Egbe's day. Let's get into how you should pray with them first. The first thing that you always want to do is make sure that you pray to your ori. Praying to your ori, I can't stress this enough, okay, is a very important situation throughout the day. Main reason is putting your head on straight, and your head, knows how to maneuver throughout the spiritual warfare of your day. So normally you would probably take a straight route to work or to school or any other which way, but this time it's going to have you take a detour. Why? Because it's protecting you from a certain situation, because you prayed for it to make sure that you're in the right guidance of the day. The next spirit you want to pray to is Eshu. Now there is a certain prayer. Unless you are a child of a Rumila usually goes after Ori. But if you're not a child of a Rumila and you need to go to Eshu, that's who you're going to want to go to next. Now, there is a certain way that you're supposed to come to Eshu. Eshu, right? You do need to be at his altar. The first thing you're going to want to say to Eshu is, Arum. You're going to stand in front of him, shake it, Arumi Bakako. And you're going to turn around, Arum Tabam, okay? And you're going to turn back around, Arumi Bakako. Room Tabam, okay. Room Iba Coco. Room Tabam, okay. Main reason why you're going to do this is because you're asking Eshu to guide and guard your front and your back. That's very important to make sure that he does not play tricks. And I don't even say tricks. Ugh, I hate that term. Excuse me. So he does not teach lessons that could cause you to have friction in your life in the front nor the back. He knows that because you have asked for certain prayers to prevail, he knows how to keep your roads open throughout that time, and you're giving gratitude, okay? Then after you do that prayer, then there is another prayer you have to do to Eshu. But that will be done at a different time. The next orisha that we go to is Ogun. Ogun is the one that creates the path throughout the day. So you want to make sure that you go to Ogun to make sure that your path is created for you properly throughout the day. How do you pray to Ogun? The first mistake that most people actually do is Ogun, I come to you today, Baba, and I ask that you please, please, please open the path. Understand, the orishas want gratitude, right? They need the energy of sincerity. A lot of y'all beg and do not change anything. So instead of begging, come to him with humility and from the heart, like this. Ogun, I come to you today, and I say gratitude. Gratitude for my job. Even if you don't have a job, you want to speak it into existence. Ogun has created a path for me to have newfound work that is meant for me to be abundant in my life. Ogun has created a path that will create monumental wealth, extreme forces of happiness, without blockages and obstacles along the way. I will succeed in everything that Ogun has planned for me throughout the day. Gratitude, Ogun. See the difference between that prayer and the very first one. The next one you want to pray to is Ochoosi. Ochoosi, you want to pray to him for wit, focus, and to be able to stay on a one-track mind of completing everything throughout the day. Also, you want to make sure that you speak to him in a very loving way. Ochoosi, we come to you today and say gratitude. You have made my focus throughout the day sharp, unconditionally, straight arrow and narrow path for me to focus on not only my abundance, but my self-care. You have made sure I prayed today to put the armor on me. You have made sure that my focus is for me to complete every task without interference. You have made sure that I am securely in my divine purpose. Gratitude, Ochoosi. And the last one that you want to pray to today is to Egbe. Now, Egbe is not just your spiritual family. It is the family that you create through friendship and their families combined to you, which is actually some of the spiritual family that you lost. That's why some of your greatest friendships that you all work through and through, y'all are actually spiritual family and family in real life. So believe it or not, some of your closest friends are actually some of your sisters and brothers from past lives that still did not want to lose no type of bond. But you want to pray for your spiritual family to keep everything going. Egbe, I come to you today and say gratitude for blessing the family out here in a room as well as Egbe. You have given us the forces and the magnitude, the greatness, the ability to have the strength, the courage to fight through spiritual warfares and spiritual curses and do much more in our life. You only attract the people that are meant for me in my life, for me to elevate, to be secure, to be in divine principle and purpose. I am loved by the ones that are meant for me unconditionally. And I know that because you love me unconditionally, you only surround me around the ones that are meant for me. Gratitude for your love, and I love you so much, Egbe. Gratitude for fighting for me. Gratitude for guiding me. I love you. Ashe. I hope this video has helped you in ways that you can understand. I will be doing these a lot more. So they'll be on YouTube instead of here. Certain videos will be here, but a lot of them will be on YouTube. Gratitude, peace, love, and abundance. Take care.